Some concerned Hamilton County parents are weighing in on what kinds of books students should be reading at tonight's school board meeting. News 12's Scott Coral was there and has our top local story.
School libraries are a place you wouldn't think that you would find obscenities, but according to some residents at the school board meeting, it's not just swear words, it's also pornography and violence. And it has people heated on both sides of the issue. It's not about the banning of any books, but the ease in which any child can get any book out of the school library. While the books are vetted, any child can pick up any book and check it out, no matter how age appropriate or inappropriate it may be. One side says the books are the problem, while the other side says there's another way to handle it.
We're asking for standards, boundaries, right? Criteria. So just like setting a speed limit doesn't ban you from driving a car, it didn't ban the car, it just set an expectation. That's what we're talking about.
If my child does pick up a book that they find challenging for some reason, I would view that as a teaching moment. I would use that as a moment to have a conversation with my kid about what they find questionable, if that makes sense.
The Criminal Justice Committee of the State House advanced House Bill 1944, which would ban books and other materials deemed obscene or harmful to minors from school libraries. It's now headed to the Education Administration Committee, but Hamilton County residents want to resolve the issue here and now.
You, as a parent, it is your prerogative to determine whether or not you feel like certain content is appropriate. Where that becomes difficult is when you think you can determine what's appropriate for other people's children.
English writer Neil Gaiman says the simplest way to make sure that we raise literate children is to teach them to read and to show them that reading is a pleasurable activity. One student at East Tennessee State drove down to show there's another reason why kids need access to books.
Living in the Tennessee Valley, this is such a small part of the world, and there's a whole world outside of this valley of just different experiences and beliefs, and it's important to read books about these different views so we get to empathize and learn about other communities and other values outside of our own views.
The school board didn't make any decisions regarding the removal of books. The State House is set to hear the obscenity bill on March 23rd. At the Department of Education building, Scott Coral, News 12 Now.